welcome. Today we're going to talk about Virginia Woolf. First of all, who was she? Virginia Woolf is one of the 20th century's literary giants, renowned for the pioneering stream of consciousness style she immortalized in novels like To the Lighthouse and Mrs. Dalloway. But her fame has never been solely based on her work, as her personal life has long been the subject of fascination. Now let's take a look to her early life. She born into a privileged English household in 1892. Virginia Woolf was raised by free-thinking parents. She began writing as a young girl, and she published her first novel, The Voyage Out, in 1918. Also, Virginia Woolf, she wrote modernist classics, including Mrs. Dalloway, as I mentioned, To the Lighthouse, and Orlando, as well as pioneering feminist works such as A Room of One's Own. And in her personal life, she suffered bouts of deep depression. Her involvement in the influential intellectual circle known as the Bloomsbury Group brought her attention, and her essay A Room of One's Own did the same for her feminist ideas. Virginia Woolf wanted women to be free in every field. She stated that the rights given to men about working with equal rights as men, fair wages or equal pay, having equal right in education and sex equality should be given to women as well. A woman must have money and a room of her own if she's to write fiction. But unfortunately, Virginia was not so healthy. Speaking of mental aspects, she had some mental issues. The death of her parents was big impact in her life. The sudden death of her mother in 1895 when Virginia was 13, and that of her half-sister Stella 2 years later, led to the first of Virginia's several nervous breakdowns. But it was the death of her father 9 years later provoked her most alarming collapse, and then just everything went worse. Also, some scholars have suggested that her mental instability was also due to the sexual abuse to which she and her sister Vanessa were subjected by their half-brothers George and Gerald Duckworth. The outsider will say, "In fact, as a woman, I have no country. As a woman, I want no country. As a woman, my country is the whole world." And here we have some of their most important works, which are Mrs. Dalloway, To the Lighthouse, and A Room of One's Own. And here we have the references. Thank you, that's it for today.